launching a product is full of unknowns. What's one lesson from your experiences that you tell a young designer to prepare for when their idea goes public?
Well, I think we talked about the fact that there are going to be haters. And I think leaning into that, sometimes it's so painful when you put an idea out there or put a product out there and someone just says, yeah, not so interested. And it's really sometimes hard not to take that personally because you've invested so much and it's tied to who you are and it's time and you've lost sleep over it. And so I think going into it and just saying, I don't have to be for everyone. And it's okay to have haters. And in fact, it just shows me that I'm onto something. If they care enough to hate it, that means they care. And so I think really just trying as much as you can, not when you go public, not to listen to the haters on social media, and just really to have that faith and that trust in what you're building and what you're doing and the fact that it's bigger than you, and focusing on how you're moving forward. It's really hard to do, and I know, but if you can tune that out and stay focused on your path, that is where you'll really see the success to come.
That is some great advice. And as a designer and someone who teaches designers, we tend to have a bit of the artist flair, and we personalize everything that we make because we're making it. But when we're designing things for other people, it's not about us, it's about them. And how do you separate yourself from it? One of the techniques that I stole from Buckminster Fuller is, and I've done this for all different kinds of designs, is somebody will give me a terrible brief about a product that they want me to design, and it's not fully flushed out. So I will give them exactly what they said, and it will look incredibly awful. It'll have every mistake that you could possibly talk about. And I will draw it up and I'll throw it out there and I'll bring it to a meeting and I'll say, hey, this is exactly what you asked for. Now I want you to know I don't like it. Now let's talk about all the things we don't like. So all the haters can jump on board and they just, right? They can keep throwing, and no one's feelings are hurt. And at the end of the meeting, you actually understand, okay, this is what they were really asking for. This is what they really wanted, but they didn't have the foresight to ask for it in this way. They might not want to hurt your feelings, or they want to be kind of standoffish. And I'm like, let's burn it all down. Let's do it, right? And I think leaning into that gives a certain level of freedom. So that's some great advice you gave for the startups.